Hi, everyone. How are you? Hope you're all doing good. This is what I'm here doing tonight. Some of you knew that I was planning to come back. Hey, I already did. I already did it. I already did that. I did. Yeah, I did it. I did this already. Bye. I'm trying to make sure you guys are able to see this. Um, so I'm just here unboxing these flowers. So I'm getting it back. To put these in. I have a new bucket here. So that's going to be my trash. I get to show you guys these roses. So you're able to see them. Ooh, they have a lot of thorns on them. I keep on forgetting that sometimes. So this is the flowers that I'm going to be doing. This is the blush. No, this is a shimmer. And then I have this. No, this is blush that I will show you. And this is shimmer. So these are the two that I'm going to be using. Hi, Uncle. So these are the two that I'm going to be using for the centerpieces. So what I'm going to be doing right now is just the centerpieces. The wreath, I'm going to wait until tomorrow to do it. So thank you. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So these are the two sets that I'm going to be doing. I need to find... So I'll show you, these are the vase that I'm going to be using. These vase right here. These are the vase I'm going to be using for the centerpieces. I hope you guys like them. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Make sure as you come in, if you could just go ahead and like up the live for me. So anyway. Already start getting myself in trouble. I just got pricked by a thorn. One of them fell off. So you have to be careful when you're handling roses. So the first thing I'm doing is just unboxing them, taking the whole box, and I'm going to just be putting them in here because it's easier for me to do it that way. So that's it. So this is the second set that I'm unboxing. So that's the 2 sets that I'm going to be doing. So when you get them, they look just like this. It's easier for me to work from here to do them. I have not decided how I want my arrangement to look as yet. So I'm basically going to be winging it on my arrangements. I just want something very simple. So I'm going to be using this for my water. And these are going to be my vase. So what I will do, I'll do the first one. And then the first one will be the template. I have 13 of them to do. I have a total of altogether, I have 50. So it's 25 of each. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So you will get to see it. I'm going to try to find something that I could elevate this on so you guys could see it easier. I'm going to hopefully this little box here could use as my stand. So that should be able to do it. So there you go. You'll see, get to see it. Okay. So should be able to see this. Yeah. So that's what's going to be the stand. Alrighty. This, I've had this for a while now. This is my trusty little kit that has a little bit of everything that I need to do this. This is not actually for my flowers, it's for something else. I use this when I'm trying to propagate other plants. But so I'll show you guys. Alrighty, I'm gonna get going. Which bag? The black bag you're referring to? I use it when I'm doing propagation, like when I'm trying to it's just a scissors and some other stuff. That's all that's in there. It's a kit. I've had it for years. So I use it like when I'm trying to get like new plants. That's what I use to cut the plants. when you're trying to, what they call air layer plants. I'm trying to get a sucker from a plant, an existing mother plant. So that's what I use to do it. So yeah, so that's it. I have not made a decision how I want this to look. So I'm basically winging the first one, how I want it to look, and then I go from there. So I'm just trying to get everything done. I'm not trying for it to be over the top. I'm trying for it to be very simple. It's very simple because it's for a repass. So I'm not trying to go out on it. So I think, let me see, I have 25. Let me just do this. So each one, I'm going to try to see if I could put, if I put two, I might end up having to get some more. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys something. One of the flowers, one of the plants that I have, which is black. I end up getting a black rose because I'm planning to do a Jamaican flag on my sister, for my sister. So I'm planning to do a Jamaican flag in a wreath. So that you'll see me also do. But right now I'm just getting the centerpiece done. That's what I'm trying to get done. Once I get that done, then everything else will be easier. So I'm going to do my first cut. Just, I don't, when I'm starting out, I normally don't start to cut too drastic first because I just don't know how long I need this to be. So I start out very conservative until after I get to the first one. Then I go ahead and start cutting it down some more. So that's, I think this is about the height. So I'll go ahead and just break these off, these little pieces off. I'll take this petal. You always take these petals off, like those cover petals, and then you just turn the rose in, and all you do is just turn it like this. And if you notice, it's going to start, it will open up. So it will bloom it. So you turn it down and just go in a circular motion to get it to open. Right? There we go. Look at it. It's open. So this is the first one. I might end up cutting it a little bit shorter as well. So I'll let you know. This is the first one. So I want the bloom to be a little bit bigger, but I don't want to do it too much because this is going to be used on Friday. So what I'm going to start off with right now is doing two. So here is the full one again. So I'm going to just be doing two. So I basically could figure out the length of this other one. Once I get the two, then I'll be able to go ahead and do them. And when you're doing an arrangement, it's always odd numbers. So whatever you're doing, it's going to be odd numbers. Okay, guys? Just remember odd numbers. The first one, like I said, I'm winging it. And then the next one, the others will be just replicated. So right now I'm planning for It should be 5 in each. So, but I have some extras. So after I'm finished the wreath, I will have extras from the wreath. So I will put the extra in these floral arrangements. When I get at least 10 people on this live, then I'm going to go ahead and reveal a flower to you guys. So right now, this is just 4. I'm just playing with the height. So you guys could always try to do this. This is how you start out. Do the first one, and then you could figure out everything after. I do this, and then I'm going to bloom. So there it is. This is how it looks. So I'm going to need a 5th one because it has to be odd. So I'm going to need a 5th of another flower. Okay, guys. So this is it. I need to get a get waste. So in order not to make a mess, I have a second bucket, and that's for my garbage. And these roses, if you know, when you buy these roses, you can always use the stem to start new roses. Just a little tidbit from you guys if you're not aware of this. Okay. Probably hard to see it because of the light. Let me try to see if I can change the light. That light is better. I'm going to turn this other one off just to see how it looks. Okay, that's a better lighting. I'm just looking at something, guys, to see if there's any way those shorter ones would be better. I got a couple tricks up my sleeves. So a vase could be whatever you make of it. So I want to think I prefer the mason jar over the using the mason jar because I'm thinking I prefer the mason jar over this one, to use the mason jar because it's something simple. And then I have make it rustic, so I have ribbons that I'm planning to decorate the mason jar with. What do you guys think? The mason jar or the others? I'm thinking I'm going with the mason jar. I think I'm going to do something simpler. So what I realize is if you don't want to spend too much money, you go with the opening for smaller. So if I go smaller, this will tend to fill up easier for me. Okay. This is nice, but it's going to take more flowers. So this would be more, you would need more flowers to make this. So the smaller you go, the less you have to come up with, the less flowers you have to put in, you know. So I think I'm going to be going with the mason jar. And then I'm going to do the ribbons around them when I'm done. So I have multiple ribbons that I'm planning to interchange. This is another one. So this is one. So I'm going to do them, alternate them. So this is it right here. This is one. So you get your blossoms to open up more. You get your blossoms to open up more. So just open up your petals more so you could go ahead and fill these. So I'm pivoting to mason jars because I have a lot of mason jar. I actually had bought these to use, but I think I'll just return them. I don't need those. So this is perfect. I don't need anything more than this. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pivot and go with the mason jars. That's easier. I'll need less. So even if I go ahead and put, say, 5 in there, because it has to be an odd number, I will only need one more to fill this out. So this is 4. This is what it looks like, you guys. And it's not fully open. They're not fully open yet. I don't want them fully open. So this is what I'm going to do. So, and now after I'm done with putting the flowers together, then I'm going to do the hot glue to get the hot glue onto these around them. I use hot glue to do it, to put this around here. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get two white, two the blush pink. And I'm going to go and I'm going to pack these back up because I'm not going to use them because I would need more flowers to fill them out. So I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to use mason jar. I would have really loved to use these, but when I look at it, it's going to need more. So I'm not going to do that. So there goes that. I'm going to do the mason jar. Oops. I got one more mason jar. I know where to get it from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I only have 10 mason jars. I have 10 mason jars. So I know where the one is. So I only have 10 mason jars. I need to have at least 12 or 13 for the centerpieces. So I don't think I'm really going to do these. So now I'm back to a new calculation, because if I have 10 total mason jar, I need to get 2 more. But everything, all the mason jars that I have are in use, because mason jars are are multifaceted. You could use them to do, not just to store stuff in, but you could also use them when you're doing floral arrangements like I'm doing here. So this is for floral arrangement. So that's what I'm going to end up using, this mason jar right here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have more. So, and then if I don't have what I don't have, I'm just going to do with other regular vase that I have. This is the smallest with the mouth. The rest of them are wide. Vases that I have are wide vases. And I need to get some that are a little bit narrower. Okay. All right, guys. So the mason jar will be, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be in the mason jar. So now that I have finalized that it's going to be in the mason jar, I'm going to get chopping, because I need to hurry up and finish these, because still have my hair to do to finish. I need to blow dry. I need to dry it. So I don't know if I want to blow dry it or what I'm going to do with it. But anyway, so let me go chopping. I am going to chop as if I have 10 vase to use, because I know one of the mason jar I know where to get it back from. So I have right now here, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and I'll have another one to be 10. So with that said, so 3. So they're going to be 5 in each of these. So I have 2 peaches here. So I want to do 10 vases, and that's it. So I'm just taking these off. So that's what I do. I rip these off. I don't want these on. I just want something very simple. So I take all the underleaves off. I don't need those. Then I'm going to cut it down, which I might end up cutting this down a little bit more. but I'm going to start by cutting it just to the length of the others. That's what I'm going to be doing. Just cut it to the length of the others. Okay, guys? Okay. So there goes that. So that's the length. So this one, you see how full it is now? So now that I have all these in there, this is full. So it's going to be 5 total in this. So there it is. Okay. So I know that they're going to be 5. I'm just going to be doing this, cutting them down, put them, and then go ahead and bloom them. And I bloom them. This is how they look. I don't know where my shimmer is. Don't know where my shimmer is because I have shimmer, but I can't be bothered right now to find it. Don't know where it is. So that's it. That's how that one is. This one, I didn't do anything to it. You always remove the under leaves. These have to be removed. And then you just turn them upside down and you just go ahead and do this to get them to open. Once they open, don't open them up too much if you're not going to be using them the same day. So like with me, I don't want mine to be too much more open. So this is mine. Don't need it too much more open. And that's it. That's it. Then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put the water in there. That way. I'm going to put water in there. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's what I'm doing. All right, guys. So now we're getting on the road. So this is how my arrangement is going to look. It's going to have a total of 5 in each, all mason jars. And then the last part is going to be the ribbon after I've put the water in there. This is how I do mine. I'm a DIYer, and this is how I do mine. Okay. So that's it. So guys, I'm getting some water to put in them. That's what I'm currently getting. So here it is. So what I'm going to do is hold these, remove these, put the water in. Put the water in, and that's it. So there you go. First one is pretty much done. I have the only thing I might end up cut them a little bit shorter. Some of them needs to be cut. This one needs to be a little bit shorter. So always cut if you look at this, it's cut on an angle. It's not cut straight across like this. It's always an angle. So you cut it on an angle and make sure that your cutter is sharp. And that's it. There you go. see what's going on. What do you want? No. Okay. So one is done. And then I'm going to continue to do the rest. Here's the next, and we're just going to continue just going. So I know I'm going to be using, I'm going to alternate. So this time I'm going to use 3 of these and 2 of the whites. So each one is, I'm just going to alternate till I'm done, because I have a total of 50 total between both. So that's what I'm doing right now. When you get the stems, when you cut them on these stems, you can go ahead and plant them in your garden. So like this, you could plant these in your garden. Once they have these little nodules on them, you could go ahead and plant them in your garden and get roses from them. That's an easy way how to get roses. So when you have these extra pieces, that's what you could do. Like this one, look, it's sending out new leaves. So those are nice ones to go ahead and get done. So that's the 3. When I'm done, I'm just getting them done. Cut. Once I cut them, then I go ahead and do what I need to get done on it. All right. Once you get them to the height that you want, then you could just go ahead and just continue. It's easier to just do them this way. So this is my reference. So just do them this way, and then you could just go ahead and open them. All right, so this is another one that's done. All right, so now I'm going to just go ahead, take them out, pour water in. And I'm going to go ahead and get them to open. So you just turn them upside down. Make sure you already have taken, which I didn't. I didn't realize I haven't taken these off, the under layer. So I take those off. And then you turn them upside down. You could do it this way, or you could just go ahead and kind of open them up. But be very careful when you're doing that. Some of them are delicate, so they will tend to rip. See how that one is? That one is a total failure on it. That it's not a good rose, but I'm going to use it. Just going to take them down to where I can and use it. So not going to do much with that one. I'm looking at this flowers, and it looks more on the okay, it's the right one. I'm just making sure that I have the correct one for the wreath. Mm-hmm. All right, 2 down. For those that are just coming on, hi, I'm here making centerpieces. And this is what I've done so far. I've made 2 of them already. I have 8 more to go. Well, I have total of 10 to do. I was going to use, this was the vase that I was going to use at first, but I realized that if I put the flowers in there, I will need additional flowers to pack it. So therefore, I decided to use my plan A, which was the mason jars, which it will be less to do it. And then I'll also go ahead and put the ribbon around the mason jar when I'm done. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing these for centerpieces that I'll be using on Friday. Make sure that when you cut them on an angle. Always do that. All right, so that's it. Know the length that I need. It's just a thing with me. I like to just use my reference flowers to just measure whatever I'm cutting to cut the rest. So that's it. So this is this one. So now the only thing I have left to do on this one is to go ahead. I'm trying to figure out how to get the light. Let me try something else. I turned the other light off because I thought it was because of the white, it was shining too much. And you guys weren't seeing the white properly. So I went ahead and kind of changed it up a little bit. So let me see if I turn this other light off, how does it look? Okay. I don't know. You guys can let me know which one looks better, but I think that that's not going to be as good. So no, I'm going back to how the light was before. Okay. The white is not seen at all. Okay. You're not able to see the white at all. So I'm going back. Sorry if you guys can't see it that good. Or maybe it's just how it looks to me on this side. Okay. Okay. I think this is a little bit better. So what it is now, so these 4 are done. So what I'm going to do, I have the height that I desire on this. So now I'm just going to go ahead and open up the buds. So what I do, I just go ahead and I remove these. Hi, Doreen. How are you? So I remove these. Once I remove them, then I turn them upside down and I could just go ahead and do this to open them up. Depending on when you need them, don't do too much of that. Just allow them to open. Or you could also go like this to open them up. Just put them. Just be mindful that some roses are delicate more than some. So just take your time in doing that. And I just go ahead and remove these. Remove the under petals. And then once you remove the under petals, then you could start opening them up. Opening up your bloom. I tend to like to do this more because I think that when I turn it sometime, they're so delicate that they tend to break. So that's what I'm doing. So I don't want it to open up too much. Because I need it for Friday. So that's good enough. So this is how it looks. So this is how it looks. Let it open. I think this is the last one for this one. So I'm just removing the under petals. And I remove these because I don't want the greenery on them. So I'm just doing something very simple. I don't want any greenery. Not added any greenery to them, just the rose to stand by themselves. All right, that's it. So now that they're open, then I could go ahead and arrange them how I want them. And these two are still a little bit too high. They are a little bit too high, so I'm going to go ahead and chop them off a little bit more. Okay. All right. So remember that you always have roses or any floral arrangement that you're doing, always have them in odd numbers. They're always odd numbers, never even numbers, just to let you know. You guys have to be careful with these roses because the thorns on them are ridiculous. I'm just opening up the rubber band, some of the rubber band. I thought I took all off, but it wasn't all off. So I'm just opening them up. I think I'm going to use some of these to plant. Like I told you guys, you could use these to plant. You could plant these to get more roses. Okay. So when you buy your roses, you don't have to throw the stems that you don't use away. You could use them, plant to put in your garden if you want roses, that is. All right, so here it is. You see, this is how it starts out. It just looked like this. I just remove everything off and then I cut it to the length that I want. Alrighty, so now it's time to cut it more to the length that I need. One length. Two. If you're ever unsure, you can always use it. If you're using the same size vase, then you could always use a reference. You could always have a reference point and use that reference vase and length to cut the rest. Okay, guys? This one is a little bit too high. Okay, now I have all that I need. So now it's going to be time to get, I'm sitting on the seat, guys, and I realize that I'm sitting on some thorns. So now I'm going to be able to get this done. Okay, so here this is, right? Now I could go ahead. Now just remove. I'm just going to remove these. Remove the under petals. That's what I'm doing. And look, there it is. Move the under petal and you give it a couple of turns and that's it. Oh my goodness, guys. This one just went flying. Like, seriously. Okay. So, I am telling you. Okay. This is the last one I think that's left for this one. You could do it that way, or you could take your time and open them up. Just take your finger. Look at how I have it. Literally taking my finger and just prying them open. Okay. This one. So I'm going to try to remember this one. I'm going to put it to the side. If I have any extras from after I do the wreath, then I put it onto it. Okay. Kind of put that one to the side. I hope you guys are liking this. This is one of them that I did already, and I'm putting them in a mason jar. So for who have not seen the finished product as yet. So this is it. Alrighty. So that's what it is. Very simple, very easy, not complicated. Don't make it complicated. You could just do it. Okay. This is the white. So I'm just cutting these. One more, and it's done. Okay, so this is it. I just tend to leave one here as your reference so you get to see it. Hold on, let me try something. Okay, so that's the reference one of the references. Okay, so now I'm going to start to cut this down to where I need it. Okay. These white, I noticed, these rows on a whole, both of them, they're pretty delicate. Ooh, that was a quick save. I would have lost one. Yeah, I just refused from taking out the one from another one to do. Uncle, you know Marcia is always here. Is it Marcia? No, Doreen. Marcia not there. Marcia must have gone to our bed already. Oof. Oof, oof. All right. All right, let's get these petals, these under petals. Look at this, guys. See? This is how they open. All right. They will open up more tomorrow. So all I'm doing is just opening up a little bit. I don't really want them to fully open until Friday. So that's it. All right, the only thing I need to do on this one is just to cut them a tad bit more, and they'll be good. By tomorrow, they'll open more. For some reason, this one is not looking the way I want it to look for some reason. So let me see something. Okay, I need to get more water, guys. right. See you, Uncle. Right. So this is the for the next one. So I'm going to start the next one. Right, so this is my reference flowers for this one. So I'll just go ahead and cut them. Look at this. Not a good one. That's it. I don't know why the white ones tend to look a little bit taller. And they're more fuller than the other ones. This is not white. This is called, I have blush and shimmer. So, all right. So here we go. That's what I'm doing. See? Right there. Okay. Hi guys. Hi guys. When you come on, just if you would kindly just hit the like button. I'm just here doing some floral arrangement for some centerpiece for Friday that I need for Friday. So that's what I'm here doing. Hi guys, consider just hitting the like button when you come on, please. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to start this, get rid of the bottom petal and then start to open it up. I realize that with these, some of them, the bottom petal has seemed like it has already be removed. So just be careful, because if you remove too much, then you could have where the rows just open up and like that one, poof. But I didn't even open that one. That one came like that. So that's a dud. So there it is. So by Friday, these will be perfect. If this is your first time coming across this channel, consider subscribing. Alrighty. So pretty much these will be open more. I'll show you some of the ones that I've done already, that they have already like more open now than even when I got done with them. So yeah. So I'm just putting water, cold water, into them. This one could open up some more. You could do it this way, but you got to be careful because sometimes they just tend to just go away. The petals just start coming off. You don't want that. So just be careful. Give it time. I always do these like the day before or 2 days before. Up to 2 days is a good way to get them done. So like here is one that I did earlier, like at the beginning when I just started, when I just came on, started to do it. I don't know if you guys could see. Let me try to see how I could get you guys to see this better. Because I've been trying to play with that and it has not. I went ahead and turned one of the lights off. So this is how it looks. So this is opening up if you could see it. Hi, Dar. So this is how it looks. Right? So this is one that I just did at the beginning. So they're starting to open up, and that's exactly what I want with them. Just want them to take their time and open up for me. Okay. Two more mason jar. Guys, I so wish that this, this would be nice for another occasion, but it's just that it takes a lot of flowers, and I have to put fillers in there. Don't really want any filler. This is something very simple, so I don't really need too much in there. So yeah. So now I got 1, 2, 3. So what I'm doing is alternating because I have a total of 50. I have 50 of the blush and 50 of the shimmer. So I'm alternating because when you do these, they need to be in odd numbers. Whenever you do arrangement, remember that they should be always in odd numbers. So that's what I'm doing, getting the odd numbers. So this time it's going to be 3 of this and 3 of the other one. So that's it. So this is what I'm going to be using for this next portion. Remember, guys, you can always plant these. Okay. If you want rose, you could always plant them. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. So that's it. Ready? So this is for the next one, the next set. Now I only have approximately 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 more. So I'll see. So this is for the next set. I need to get some more water. I don't have much water left. Remove the bottom petals. You'll look at them and you could tell the petals to remove. And when you're doing too much, it's pretty much, it's always like about 2 off them. So I'm just going ahead and I'm opening up my flower, my rose. Open it up so the blossom, I'll open up the blossom. So, okay, so there you go. That's it right there. All right, don't open it up anymore. It will open up in due course. Okay, so this is this right here. Don't know if you could see it real good. See it? So I cut it on an angle at all times. So this was almost perfect. Okay. That's it right there. Okay. So that's good. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, so here we go. This one look like it's going to be a problem. So small. So I'm taking my time to gently open instead of twirl, giving it a twirl. So that's what I'm doing. Taking my time. Mm-hmm. Need more water. Look at this, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to get another vase. I just found me one. Okay. So here's my dilemma. This is only 4. I'll need another one to make it an odd number, because remember I told you that whenever you're doing floral arrangement, it needs to be an odd number, not an even number. So I have 4 here. So I'm going to need one more, which I think I'm going to steal it from somewhere else. Hi, Marita. How are you? How is school doing? Hope all is well. Consider liking up the live as soon as you come on, please. And this is the last one for this arrangement. And then I have one more, but I have 4, and that's not good, but that's great. So there this is. I said if I got 10 people on this live at one given time, the highest I want, I think it's maybe 8th, but that I would reveal flowers that I got. And I might start to make, just to get it out of the way and done with, I might start to make the Jamaican flag tonight, so I don't have it to do tomorrow. So I might go ahead and make the flag tonight. Yeah, out of the flowers. So I have the black. I have all the colors I need for the Jamaican flag, but doing it out of flowers. So yeah. Oh. All right. So This is the length. This is the only one that needs a tad bit of snip on it for the right height. So now I could go ahead and start to peel the petals, the under petals off. So just going ahead and doing them to get the bloom to open. Just open the bloom. So there, this is how this one looks. I think I might do the Jamaican flag when I'm done with this, just to get it out of the way. Might just do this because I'm almost done with this. The only thing I have left to do on this is going to be to put the ribbon around. So see how I open them? They're pretty easy to open. So the more you spin it, the more the blossom opens. If you don't want it to open too much, then don't spin it too much. And you can also use your hand, your fingers, to just go ahead and pry it away like this. Okay. All right, guys. So, all right. So this is this. Now, we have the one I was telling you about that I only have 4. I'm actually going to put it in some water, but I'm not going to cut them. Because there's another mason jar that I have to get back, which I know where to get it from, where it is. So I need to get that and do that tomorrow. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and at least I'll cut them a little bit, but I won't cut them too much, and put them in this bottle and put some water on them. That's what I'm going to do. And then when I'm completely done doing the wreath, then I will, if I have extras left over, I'll go ahead and add it. Because like I said, it needs to be odd number, not even number when you do this. So there that goes. That's it. I do have hydrangeas. I don't know if they're blossom, how much. I noticed that some was coming out in the backyard. If I find some tomorrow, then I might use it to substitute. So that's that. Okay. So I'm just sticking these in here just to keep them put some water with on them. That's it. And then what I do, I sometimes just take an aspirin and put in each one of them. So that's another thing that I do. So this is pretty much done. I need more water for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more water to it. All right. So, guys, that's what I did with that. So now, here this is. And I'm going to need my glue gun. So before I do my glue gun, I need to heat it up. So this is how it looks, right? And I decide that I'm going to put this around the jar, right? So that's what I'm going to do. If I had enough, I would have done a nice little bow on it or something, but I'm not going to do that. So all I'm going to do is basically to join it at the ends. So I'm going to join them at the ends. That's what I'm going to do. Right? This is it. So it will be done. Done, done, done. All right, so this is the first one. And I'm going to turn my glue gun on. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to just go ahead, plug this in, and see what the first one does. Okay, I'm waiting for it to heat up so I can do the first one. And then get those done. And if I still feel the urge, I will go ahead and do the flag. Yeah. Doesn't seem like it's heated enough yet, so okay, this needs to heat up a little bit more. So I'm waiting for this. I can't find my old glue gun, so this is a new one that I had here as a spare. And Old Faithful, I don't know where she is. I put it on low, but it seems like this one, on my other glue gun, I used to be able to keep it on low and it's good enough, but this one, no. So I'm going to try the high. Okay, I guess that's what it is. Okay, guys, so that's what it is. It needs to be on high. So I just put it on high, and now it's starting to go. Right. So that's the first one. One down. I think I'm going to have to look for Old Faithful. Is this one? Yeah, I'm going to have to find Old Faithful. So this is how it looks, guys. Simple. Nothing over the top, just simple. Okay, guys. I think this is where I'm going to stop for tonight because I'm getting tired and I need to go do my hair. And I need to go find Old Faithful. I need to find Old Faithful. Oh, I'm tired. Anyway, guys. Thank you guys for being here with me tonight. Flip this out before I forget. Yeah. Yeah. So this is how it is. I need to find my faithful old. I need to find that one. Once I find it, then that will be better. I want this one. So Whoops. I think I actually prefer this one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me try this back one more time. Oh no. This is, I guess you only work on high. Okay, so here's the other color. This has a touch of white in it, which I think I prefer. So. Or I might just alternate them. Okay, so two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 4. Two. Lord, my nails and the glue. Okay. Hi guys, if you're coming on, consider liking. If you have not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I am doing some floral arrangement, some centerpiece that I'll need for Friday. A very simple arrangement, nothing over the top. This is for my sister's funeral, her repass. So I'm just doing these. I'm just putting the ribbons, putting the finishing touch. Did the floral arrangement already for the centerpiece. Now I'm just putting some ribbons on the vase, which are mason jars that I end up using because what I had intended to use, I was going to need a lot of flowers to pack it. So this was what I was going to use before, and it was going to be too much to get the amount to have it looking proper. So I decided to use, and this was my plan A anyway, was the mason jar. So it worked out the way it needed to work out. So that, there it is. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's 3 and 2, 5. No, I need one more. So those are only 4. Okay. Oh. Then I have the wreaths that I have to make. That I'm going to be doing. I have not started that yet. At least I'm done with this. So I'm just using the glue gun to glue this on the ribbon on. That's all. Okay. I just put a little around so it keeps it on so the ribbon doesn't go up and down. So that's what I do. Hey McGuire, how are you? How have you been doing? You're at work or are you leaving work? Yeah, I'm just making some floral arrangement, some centerpieces. I think I'm pretty much done. So these I'm not going to be using. These are my personal vase that I have here. And then these vase that I was going to be using, I'm going to bring them back in the morning because I'm not going to use them because they're too wide. So Doreen, it is 12:36 here p.m. So I'm going to show you guys the finished product. I just got out for work and came across me. Good. Let me know how you like it. Actually, I washed mine out. I have mine. I need to go ahead and do something. I can't go to bed with it wet. So I need to get that done. And I'm trying to pack these back up. But let me show you guys. Get this off the counter because I'm finished with the water for now. So trying to get these done. Okay. So putting these vases, wrapping them back up real quick because I'm bringing them back tomorrow because I'm not going to use them. I bought them today for a good price, but I'm not going to use them. I'm sticking with my first, gut, which was go with the mason jars. So that's what I'm using. Hold on. I got to plug this out. I got to plug this out. Trying to get these off the counter so I can show you guys the finished product of what I have. And I have the flag. I have a Jamaican flag to make. People use a lot of paper to wrap these glass. I mean, it's a good thing, so they don't have to break. But boy, they're hard to pack. Each one of these vases was, I don't know if you could see it. It was $2.99 for one. Good price, but no. All right. Let me put these on so you guys could see it. So I was talking earlier and telling you guys you cannot do 4. So this is 4, always an odd number when you're doing arrangements. So I have this left. So I'm going to leave this to the side. I put this in this bottle. So, you know, just to keep them. And then I know where I have another mason jar. I'm going to get it to use. And then also after I'm finished to read, I might be able to get an extra white or something out of it. So that's that right there. So now I am going to let you guys see what I end up doing. Okay, so I'm going to turn you around, and here they are. So this is what I did. So these are all the arrangements I did for my sister for her repass. So this is going to be her stuff. And so these are all done. If you notice, I put the ribbon around them. These are mason jars. You could use it. They're very versatile. You could use them to store stuff in. You could use them to drink out of, whatever you want to do. So that's it right there. Right? So that's what I did. So now I know Doreen would appreciate this, and McGuire, I'm going to show you something. This is part of what I got to do for her. Let me see if you guys could see it. And I hope you appreciate it. So this is it right here. Do you notice what these are? I don't know if you could see them. These are roses, but they're black roses. So they're what I'm going to be using to make the Jamaican flag with. I'm going to use these because if anyone know that we have, it's black, green, and gold. So this is going to be my black. And I have my gold flower. And then I also have my green, which is not going to be the gold is also a rose, a delicate rose. And then the green is, so this is it. So for you guys being on here for so long, I'll share this with you guys. So let me get the rest. I'll bring this back. And then they're tinted. They're tinted roses. So here's the rest for the flag. So these are the baby, these are some baby rose for the yellow, for the gold. So gold, and then this is the green. So that's it. That's gonna be for the flag. So I'm actually going to make the flag. I guess I'll make it tomorrow. It shouldn't take me long to make the flag and then to do the floral arrangement. Do the rest of the floral arrangement. I think I'm going to end up needing some more fillers for it because it's going to be white basically for the wreath with this, with the flag. So I opened one of the, when I opened, this is what happened with the rose, one of the rose. That's what happened with it. So there it is. The first thing I'm doing in the morning is to go ahead and finish the arrangement, all the arrangements. I want to be done with it real quick. Just in case I need anything else to fill it, I could always get what I need. I don't want to wait until in the evening. This is really pretty. So that's that. And you guys remember what I told you, that you could always use your I don't know where the thing is for this. You can always use the stems from these. When you cut them, you could plant them and get roses from them. So you could always use these stems. They're good. Look, guys, that's from that a tint that they did. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, it was my pleasure to be on here with you guys. I am done with this. Now what I'm going to go do is try to get my hair together. Finish doing that. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. Thank you very much. You guys have a beautiful rest of your night, lovelies. It was a pleasure to see you. I'll see you. Just always remember to always love on each other. Let everyone know how you feel about them. Today's promise, tomorrow's not. All right, guys. And remember that mental health is a serious thing. And I'll see you tomorrow when I'm making the rest of the stuff, which is going to be the read. That's what I'm going to be doing, just a read. And that's it. That's what I have to do tomorrow. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lovelies. Thank you for always coming back. And thank you for giving me grace. You guys have a beautiful rest of your night or day, whichever or wherever you are in this world. All right. Bye, lovelies.